Now we're going to discuss about second method under root finding of numerical solutions. So let's discuss, let's say we have uh, an axis x and our y, and we have our favorite function, this one. This is our function, and in second method we always have two initial guesses. Okay, and of course our main goal in root finding is to find the root of the function. Okay, so we have here our two initial guesses, and let's denote this first one as the x0 and this other one to be x1. Okay, and then these uh, two points will not be like the bracketing method, because we're going to draw a line here, because we're going to approximate like this, directed to here. Okay, so evaluate natin yung line yan and the function here. So dito sa second method, meron pa rin tayong f of x is equivalent to 0 and f prime x equivalent to 0. Depende pa rin yan. So yan. So ito na si magiging x2 natin. Okay. And then of course, mag-evaluate ulit tayo from x2, from our previous x1 to our new x2. So mag-draw ulit tayo ng line. Diyan. Ulit tayo ng line. Na dapat magkokonekta si x1 and x2. Okay? Ayan. Until such time na makuha na yung root. Andito yung root natin. Okay. Ayan. So, ayan si graphical explanation ni second method. So, in the next pages, frames, we're going to discuss the approach based on Newton's method. So, itong sa second method, parang pareho sila ng approach ni Newton-Raphson, wherein xi plus 1 is equivalent to xi minus fxi over f prime xi. So, yan si Newton-Raphson. And yung I dito denotes the position of the current approximation. Diba? Let's say, for example, x1. x1 to. Ngayon, ang kinukuha natin, si x2 kasi 1 plus 1. Ito yan. Okay. Wherein, f of x is equivalent to 0. Okay. Then later, kukunin natin yung derivative ito, di ba? So, f prime xi is approximately equivalent to fxi minus fxi minus 1 over xi minus xi minus 1. Okay, so yung function generated value na sinubstitute natin yung value ng x sa function. Okay, minus the current function minus the previous function. Okay, ito naman si x natin, current x natin, minus our previous value of x. Ito. Then, where does this came from? This formula is basically your divided polynomial approximation of the derivative of the function, and you're using Backward divided difference. So Backward divided difference. Ayan. So, ngayon, uh, mas-simplify na yan as ganito. Xi plus 1 is equivalent to xi minus fxi divided by fxi sub I minus f x sub I minus 1, okay, divided by x sub I minus x sub I minus 1. Okay, so yan. Yan. And then, of course, mas-simplify natin as ganito. xi plus 1 is equivalent to x sub I minus fxi sub I times x sub I minus x sub I minus 1 divided by f x sub I minus f x sub I minus 1. Yan. So, ito na yung formula natin. Main formula natin na gagamitin for secant method. Wherein the secant method formula for f of x is equivalent to 0. And reminded us that in secant method, we always need to have two initial guesses. Okay. So, yung two initial guesses natin ay kailangan natin at from the start of the problem, we have two initial guesses. Yan. And considered as open method pa rin yun. Okay? So, yan ang secant method.